Are you a harpist who's thinking about busking? I've certainly thought about it, but I've never done it myself, so I've brought in the expert in the field to give us some advice. I'm Christy-Lyn from Christy-Lynmusic.com, and welcome to Harp Help, where every Thursday we grow together in our musical journey as harpists. Today we have the amazing Sam Hickman, who is a singer and harpist in Cardiff, Wales, and she busks all the time, so she really knows what she's talking about. And I've asked her to give us some tips today about what you should know if you'd like to start busking. Thanks so much, Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam Hickman. I am a singing harpist, and I busk with my harp in Cardiff in Wales. And here are just a few tips and tricks for getting out there with your harp and all the different things to bring with you, what to avoid, all that jazz. So I've broken it down into 5 sections. Let's get into it. So the first section is essentials. What you'll definitely need to bring is a harp. So you can bring something that's kind of small. I use a Bardic 27 string by Kamak. It's great. Something that's nylon strung is going to be absolutely fine no matter what time of year it is. Something that's gut strung is going to kind of really need to get adjusted, and you're going to need to really look at the weather before heading out to see if your strings are going to play nicely in that. You'll need a stool. So you can get an outdoor folding stool, you can get a practice stool that folds down, you can get anything. Just make sure that you can carry it with you. If you have a friend, they can carry your stool. If you don't have a friend, get something that'll fold down so that you can take it yourself. And number 3, you'll need a tuner, like a harp tuner. Simple. And then other things that you'll need are a case, so something that people can put money into. I use my Bardic case because it's there. The thing that you want to do is you want to have something that's going to be there that you can kind of weigh down with whatever you have. So if it's really windy, it's not going to blow away. So a case works fine. If I'm bringing my big harp, the top of the case will work really nicely because the rest of it will hold itself down. And people can just put money on like the top little bit, and it means that the inside of your case doesn't get all messed up. A sign. So I have a sign on me when I'm busking saying who I am, what I do, where people can find me on the internet and all that jazz. I also have business cards that people can take. If you leave them out, people will take them. It's great advertising. I get a lot of work from that, and people always know where to find me. And then CDs as well. So if you have CDs that you've made or little demos, you can either give them away and you don't need a license for that, or you can get a vendor's license if you're in the UK so you can sell them. And then an amp as well. So I use a Roland Mobile Cube and a K&K Big Twin pickup for my Bardic, and it works great. If you don't have a pickup for your harp, I would suggest that one. It's really good. It's really cheap as well, and it sounds really great. I use it on my big harp as well for big events. I use the same amp as well for big events too, so that one really works. Part 2, getting out there. So naturally there are rules and regulations about busking and performing on the street. Just check your local council website, check your local authority website. If there's nothing on there about it, send them an email. They'll probably get back to you within a day just saying, these are the rules, you need a license, you need to audition, all that jazz. Just be prepared for that, and always check that before heading out because you could get in trouble. So if there are no rules and your council says there are no rules, there's a basic code, which is just be considerate to others, using space, be considerate to other buskers, be considerate to the general public. That's it. Also, don't sit outside office buildings and play the same song over and over and over again. That's going to drive people insane. And if someone asks you to move. Easy. Number 3, what to play. So you can play anything. You can literally play anything you like. Just make sure you have enough to play. So if you have one great song that you are really good at, that's not going to be enough to fill an entire hour. So make sure you've got if you need to bring sheet music, bring some clothes pegs so you can peg down your sheet music so it doesn't flap all over the place when the wind blows, or just bring it on an iPad, bring a digital copy, and it'll do the trick. That works really well. just make sure that you have enough to play and you're not just playing the same thing over and over and over again. How do you know you have enough to play? I would say like 20 pieces. Just go slowly. 20 little tunes. They don't have to be big pieces. Just something that you've kind of rehearsed or something that you can improvise with. Something that you can play slowly and kind of work through. Will work great if you're just starting out. As you kind of build your repertoire, you'll have a whole wealth to choose from. I have about, I think, 2.5 hours worth of music just off the top of my head that I usually use. So you'll get there eventually. You'll find pieces that you really love performing and you'll use those. Part 4, where to play. So this is a really easy one. You want somewhere that's quiet so that your harp can be heard. You want somewhere that has a lot of people passing through but not too many. So you want people who are kind of shopping or, you know, kind of meandering or near something where they're not going to be steaming full speed ahead to like work or to get their groceries or wherever it is. So an easy thing to do is just to wander around your city without your harp, no headphones in or anything, and just see what places are nice and quiet, what places other buskers similar to your style are going to be in, and find out where's going to work for you. So it may be that you're down like an alley somewhere that gets quite good footfall but it's really quiet, so that you can be absolutely heard. Just bear in mind that what works for other buskers with their big amps and their electric guitars isn't going to work if you're just acoustic and playing quietly. And then number 5, variables and where what can go wrong and all of just the weather. So this is just about the weather. So always check the weather. If it looks like it's going to rain, don't do it. It's going to be a waste of time. If it looks like it's going to be sunny, bring your sunscreen. Bring your hat. Bring your water as well. That's important. If it looks like it's going to be really, really cold, bring a decent outdoor coat. Bring some good gloves because you'll be sat down and you'll get cold. You'll get really cold. That's about it. Some other like just little things, having the confidence to go out. If you feel like you're going to be really, really nervous about it, just have a friend come with you. Have them hold a stool. If you want to just go by yourself, make sure that you can get everything down in one trip, so you're not kind of like getting something from there and like getting something out of your car or wherever it is and then having to go back. Don't leave things on the street, basically. That's a really simple trick, but that's like the most simple tip, but don't leave things on the street. Make sure that you're insured as well. So make sure that you've got decent harp insurance and decent public liability insurance in case something happens, because then you're absolutely fine and you're covered. That's about it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you use it and all of your tips and tricks and you go out and you have a lot of fun. Just have fun. Just enjoy it. It's just taking everything out of the practice room and putting it in front of an audience. I hope you all enjoy the rest of these harp help videos. I hope this was harp helpful. That's fun. I hope she uses that. And I've been Sam Hickman. You can find me at Sam Hickman Music and all that jazz. Bye.
Thanks so much, Sam. Wasn't that amazing practical advice? Sam's been doing this for years, so she really knows what she's talking about. It's really great to hear that from her. So if you're thinking about busking, what is holding you back? Maybe put it down in the comments below and hopefully someone will be able to give you some extra advice or some encouragement. And if you are also experienced at busking, then tell us some of your favorite tips and advice. Make sure you have a look at Sam's YouTube channel because she puts great videos of herself singing and playing. She sings beautifully and she does very high quality videos. And I also love following her on Instagram and Twitter because she's got such a great sense of humor and she often posts about her experience as a professional singer and harpist. Make sure you subscribe to this channel because I put up new videos every Thursday and I'll see you next time. Bye!